Thanks for watching a brand new episode of Blitz. I'm Brian Carter here at Habersham Central with Lady Raiders head volleyball coach Lindsay Herrin. Lindsay, thank you so much for your time as always. I really enjoy having the chance and love getting to come hang out with you and talk about Lady Raider volleyball.
We appreciate you coming, and we always love having you here.
It's always fun. Start out talking about your smile and your attitude is very contagious, and your excitement is always very contagious anytime you talk about your volleyball program. And I know this year there's something about that feels good about this team. Talk about how excited you are to get this season underway.
We are super excited to get this season going. We just returned from Clemson University this weekend. We went for team camp, and this is the first time that I've taken this group of girls off to a team camp. The last time that we went to the state tournament was the last time we took a team off to camp, so maybe that's a good omen. But we just got back from Clemson, and I think we came back, even though we were all tired and worn out, we came back refreshed and, in a sense, ready to go and get some things going. And we're excited about the new things that we've learned and have high hopes for what's to come in the next couple months.
You and about 7 other people in the locker room, because you've got 7 seniors on your team this year, which is a great size senior class. A lot of talent there too. I'm sure you have huge expectations for them. I know leading the way is Lainey Gosnell, Emily Jo Ariel, and Natalie Thompson, among others. But this seems like a really special group. How much are you going to be leaning on them this year?
Oh, they are, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the heart of this team. As you said, we have 7 seniors. We have Lainey, Emily Jo, Natalie Thompson, like you mentioned, Gracie Charles, Allie Parham, Chandler Bennett. The other 5 are juniors. So overall, we have a pretty experienced group, but some of the juniors are kind of limited on their playing experience at the varsity level. So we hope that they'll get used to that this year, and they have a great group to look up to and to follow in their footsteps. These girls love each other, and they play together, and they want to do well, and they work hard every day. So the seniors are definitely what I'm going to be leaning on to kind of be the backbone. And I think as deep as they want to go into the tournament and as successful as they want to be, it's going to be up to them.
That's a lot of pressure put on them. But you mentioned last time I talked to you at the end of last season that you're always looking back, and not in a way of looking back at past success, but looking back to see who the up-and-comers are going to be in a program, which is really smart. I'm sure you mentioned a lot of juniors, but some of them lack the experience. Who are some that we can expect to really step up this year and kind of carry on what the senior class, the legacy that they will leave?
Well, the first junior that stands out in my mind is Katerina Shalikashvili. She is coming on, and also Hallie Black. The both of them played varsity as sophomores last year. So, as far as their game experience goes and kind of what our expectations are at this level, they're more familiar with that. And they are already stepping up into leadership roles, even though they're not seniors. Mm-hmm. They lead in different ways. So we're definitely going to be looking to them to fulfill some of the spots that are going to be missing after this group leaves.
Now, what's crazy about you've been in control of this program for 6 years, and in those 6 years, you've been in 4 different regions. That's very, very rare to experience that. And it would seem to me, from an outside perspective, that could put a strain on a program because of the lack of consistency. How do you feel like that's kind of played out for you all? And then talk about being in the all-new Region 8-6A that has a little bit more of a familiar feel back to the old 8-4A that we've seen before.
One of the biggest difficulties is never really knowing what you can expect. We would stay in a region for 2 years and then we're moved again. And then in fact, when they went back to what we're in now for this area, they tried to change it again on us, and they were going to add back in some of those Forsyth County teams without any kind of notification, without any kind of anything. So when we heard that, we were kind of down in the dumps for a few days, and then it got all straightened out and taken care of. We are so excited about the region that we have. We feel like it's one that we can be a little more competitive in on a, nightly match basis. And we're also excited about the fact that we don't have to travel quite as far. Yeah. So And I'm excited about the coaches that I'll be with in the region, having already developed relationships with them in the past, and know that they kind of operate the same way we do. So that means a lot to us too.
Now, I know, I'm sure there's a bit of a dry spell since 2012. This team hasn't made the state tournament, but you've come very close. And even the last couple of years, about close to a 500 record and really going out and being competitive each and every night. But what would it mean for you? I know you had said before that if the region worked out the way you would hope it would, and it seems like it has, that you feel like this team has the potential to make a deep state playoff run. Do you feel like this is the year that's going to happen?
I really, truly do. And I think I might say that every year, but that expectation never goes away for me. That's always a goal that we have. It's always a goal that the girls talk about. And I think with the group of seniors that we have and the other 5 that make up our varsity team, it would mean so much to them. They put so much hard work into their volleyball careers. We do so much in the summer. We do so much outside of the school building and the gym together because we really do love each other like a family. I think that if we could make it, especially if we can make it to the tournament out of the region tournament, which this is the best chance we've had in years. We got a 4 out of 6 chance of making it. So that's definitely on our side. And then if I'm not mistaken, and it could change, but if we do make it into the tournament, it's likely that we would play one of those teams that we've been with in the past couple of years that have been our region opponents. So we would be a little prepared and know a little more of what to expect. But again, that's going to mean showing up when the tournament time comes and making sure that we finish and do what we're supposed to do.
Now, talk about Clemson a little bit. You alluded to it a while ago. Just taking a group of girls, not something you've done before, take them out to an environment like that. What was that like to be able to go to such an incredible school like Clemson and be able to take your girls there? What all did you learn, and what do you feel like the team got from that?
We got a lot of playing experience, first of all. We played some teams that we normally wouldn't get the chance to play. We played Buford a couple of times, and they are stacked, D1 recruits all over the place, yes. And that was an interesting experience for us, but also something that we weren't we'd seen it before, so it's not like it was very intimidating or anything like that. We got a lot of playing experience. They assigned a coach to us from Northwestern State University that had been recruited by the current Clemson coach. Her name is Lauren. She was fantastic. She would watch us, tell us what she thought we needed to do, and then she was the one to implement different techniques and strategies and drills that we could work on to make us better. And this is our first practice back since Clemson, and we are already implementing those ideas that she's had. And maybe when you talk to Lainey and Emily Jo, they can, hint on it a little more and go into some more detail. But I feel like it's really helped us already.
Well, Lindsay, I'm excited about the season just as you are, and can't wait to see what's in store. And I really do there's a feel about this team, I think, that I'm ready to see a big run for you guys.
Oh, gosh, I hope you're right.
Now be sure and check out our interview with both of the Lady Raiders also here on Blitz.